Hey everybody, how's it going? So I just wanted to see how this whole live video thing goes. I'm going to save this so it'll be available for 24 hours here on Instagram. So, happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to talk about lifting and more to the point why women should lift. So I get this question a lot, and I get a lot of female clients that are concerned about like getting too bulky or whatever the case may be. But yeah, there's so much concern about like, oh, I don't want to look like a bodybuilder or a Highland Games competitor and just get like crazy buff and bulky. The thing is that's not going to happen. First of all, you don't have women just don't have the testosterone to support that. So the image that they have in their head is more often than not like doctored with steroids and things like that, anabolic steroids. So yeah, you just don't need to worry about it. And the second thing is any kind of drastic result doesn't happen overnight. Like anybody that's been in the fitness pushing themselves for a while is going to realize that it takes time to see quality progress. So if you don't want to get like huge muscles, then stop when you feel like you're on the cusp of getting too big. Hey, how's it going? So I was just talking about why women should lift. Randy. Oh, by the way, you're still on the board, but Michaela knocked you down a notch. So you're number 2 now, not number 1. But yeah, what do you think about why women should lift? If you have any questions, let me know. But like I was saying earlier, a lot of female clients are not wanting to get bulky and not wanting to get crazy huge, so they're a little hesitant to lift and lift heavy. So what are your thoughts? What do you think? You used to train here, by the way. Gotta come back in and move up. Yeah. Yeah, you look kind of left at a high point. That was really fun. We got into a pretty good groove. That was good. What do you think about women and lifting? Do you think women should lift heavy and often? Did you lift heavy? I miss those days and I love lifting heavy, she says. So, if you're listening to this, because it's going to be on the podcast as well. Is that backwards? I don't know if that's backwards. Anyway, so Brandy misses those days, she says, and loves lifting heavy. She's on our Wilks board in our top 3. Her last Wilks score was a 229 when she was here. But yeah, if you go to Brandy's page, B. McNary, on Instagram, then you'll see that she's not a crazy huge like bodybuilder or like power lifter. She just looks like a normal person, and yeah, she's just a great example that lifting heavy isn't going to make you stupid big. So there's that. Well, what other benefits have you had since lifting heavy? This is awesome. I'm so glad you're here. You're a good example. 'Cause yeah, I push you pretty hard, and you just took to it like a fish in water. I think women should lift heavy, and it's great for overall health and strength. That's a huge plus. I agree. Yeah, it just makes you stronger, and like everybody's a badass in their own right. And for any woman or anybody for that matter to say like, Well, it's like almost like saying like you don't want to be a badass. It's like who doesn't want to be a badass? And I think that we have this or in Western culture especially, this idea that hey, women should not be badass in their places in the kitchen and blah blah blah, all this sexist crap. But the truth is that women are badass and men are badass, and we can all be strong, and all be badass. And that doesn't mean that strength isn't just masculine. Like masculine and strong are two different things. You can be masculine and strong, and you can be feminine and strong. You can be feminine and badass, or you can be a masculine and badass. So that's just my take on it. I think everybody should be lifting. It improves mobility, and it keeps you mobile for longer throughout life. So if you're lifting and deadlifting and squatting and bench pressing and all the above for your lifetime, then you're just gonna be up and moving around and living life more fully longer. So it's all positive. It's good stuff. And the more studies that they're doing about strength in older generations, the more they're finding that the strength training for older people is just it's the way to go. It keeps people moving around much longer. So Brandy says, "I'll take badass any day." So yeah, like all the coolest people that I know, my wife, most of my clients, yeah, those that I'm closest to, they all love lifting and they're all badasses, and that kind of goes hand in hand. I just got done training a client maybe half an hour ago, and she just did a PR on deadlift, and she felt just awesome. She goes, she was amazed. She's like, that is so fun, and I feel so good after doing that, and I want to do more, and I'm hooked. She's absolutely hooked. She's been here for like 5 weeks, and she's already up to like 135 on deadlift. So yeah, fun stuff. Oh yeah, good ones. Stress is reduced. This is from Brandy again. Stress is reduced, and I love the feeling of dropping a heavy weight. All that stress is gone, and I feel good walking out of the gym after a heavy day. Yeah, me too. I've been going pretty heavy here too, as well, with the big 3 lifts: the squat, the bench, and the deadlift. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good, and stress just takes a nosedive when you knock it out of the park. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit and doing this handheld thing. Yeah, I think that's about it. You got anything else, Brandy? We're starting a few things here at Northwest Forge, so stay tuned. And Brandy, you might be interested in this. It's Salem based right now. It might be online and available online down the road, but right now we're just starting local, and we're putting together a little team. That's all I'm going to say for now, because it's hard for me to keep a secret, especially when it's this cool about and it's about community and getting together and lifting weight. So, I think that's it. If you got any questions, let me know. If you're listening to this on the podcast or on YouTube, get on Instagram, then you can ask questions. And, yep, that's right, I said team. You can ask questions. This will be on YouTube, the podcast, and all kinds of other stuff. So, see ya. Oh, wait. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're on the podcast or YouTube or Instagram, follow us. Right now, this is just going on my personal Instagram and the podcast and YouTube, not our Northwest Forge Instagram. But I'll get on there soon after I get my feet wet doing this a couple times more. So get ready to see more of me, and I'll be around more often. Think of questions. I'm gonna make sure that this is available to whatever platform that you guys want to be on. So I'm not gonna say swipe up and click on the link and da 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 da. It's like, no, I'm gonna try to help you guys here now, because you're here on Instagram, or you're here on the podcast, or here on YouTube. We'll figure out a way to get you moving forward. So, ciao.